In today's video, we are continuing our coverage on Thor 4, which sounds better than Thor Love and Thunder. So the world premiere is happening tonight. So careful for spoilers, as of tonight, American time. Spoilers will be literally everywhere, but people that go to red carpet events have to sign an NDA. Yeah, a little work that does. There will be literal spoilers absolutely everywhere. There already is, as pre-screeners have started. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Kraven the Hunter, Kraven the Vegan, Warstu here with a video on Thor Love and Thunder, and we're also going to talk about some other Marvel properties. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any Marvel DC pop culture based content that we do on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, comment, share the video. That really helps to get pushed out into the algorithm. Right, if you want to see what the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice looks like, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. I'm so close to 23,000 followers. Be much appreciated if you could follow me over there. Also check us out on Twitter, Warstu. I've got like 5 follow. Okay, that's a joke. I had someone in a comment going, yo, if you were more likable, you have more than 5 followers. Obviously, I haven't. It's a joke. Lighten up, lads and ladettes. So let's get into this video. So on my breakdown for the first trailer for Thor Love and Thunder, I joked about Thor dying. Chris Hemsworth Thor, the main Thor. And then Chris Hemsworth basically said, yo, lads, I'm going to die in this movie, maybe. Chris Hemsworth doesn't know if he returned to the MCU. Okay, did he just confirm he died? I don't know, did he? It's interesting. Let's actually go over the fine wording of what he actually says. Later in this interview, Hemsworth addressed the question asking what is next for him. The actor said he will have some downtime and really enjoy being home with the family and being in one place. Now, what's interesting is they finished filming this movie months and months ago. The trend is probably the trend and test is out of his system now. That's why he looks a lot smaller than what he does in the trailer for the movies. Hemsworth continued, I feel like I've been unpacking suitcases and packing suitcases and traveling across the world for so many years, years now, 10, 12 years, and it's been incredible. I'm so thankful for all of it, but I'd love to just be still for a while now and inhabit a more simple, slower environment. He's been playing Thor for more than 10 years, so this statement above does make it sound like we might not see Thor in the MCU anytime soon. Yeah, he's not done unless he dies in this movie, and it is interesting because they keep hyping up Gorr the God Butcherer to be the most savage MCU villain ever. Well, as I've said in another video before, we've only really had Thanos as a savage, Hela was a savage, Killmonger maybe a savage. There hasn't really been many savages. So this article goes on. Will there be Thor 5? That said, Chris Hemsworth is hardly saying goodbye to the character. The actor to answer autocomplete question about Hemsworth likes playing Thor. He says he loves it. Playing Thor for many years, would continue to do so if people wanted me to. The most challenging part of the Thor is reinventing it each time, not having it be so predictable for the audience, having it be something that they've not seen before. The goal is continually trying something different, keeping it fresh. And this is a challenging part, but it's fun. So is he going to die in this movie? I don't know, but I needed something for the title. Whoa, did I put that in the title? I don't know. But it is interesting because they've made it clear through all the promotional material that it's the Mighty Thor storyline, the Jane Foster storyline, where predominantly she's going to have superpowers, wielding Mjolnir, which will prevent her from dying from cancer. So it would be interesting if Mighty Jane Foster will die. If she doesn't die, maybe they could go down Mighty Jane Thor Foster storyline potentially. So he is kind of confirming that he dies and then confirming that he doesn't die. And he's like, yeah, I come back whenever. So if there is to be Avengers, Secret Wars, and the incursions, Kevin Feige said we're going to get announced most likely at D23 in September, and we know then what it's all leading up to. Kang the Conqueror will obviously be involved. And if the rumors are true about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Doctor Doom will have a piece to play. So they are bigging up Christian Bale to be the most savage villain ever. Let's hope the sword is actually the Necrosword and we're going to get some inkling to do with Knull, the god of the symbiotes, being something to do with this movie. Yes, Sony owns the rights. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know who owns the rights to Knull, but either way, there's a partnership with Sony, so they could really tease Knull if they wanted to. But they are making it look like he's an absolute savage. There's a clip in a new TV spot where some of the gods are going to be dead. Obviously, he's called Gorr, the god butcher, so he's going to have to butcher some gods. Obviously, or else they wouldn't give him that title. And they're bigging him up to be the most deadliest villain ever, which is cool because Marvel is generally pretty tame when it comes to villains. So we've got some official, it is official because people have seen it now, news about the post-credit scene. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say where it's coming from because I'm not sure if the person wants me to say say that or not. It's kind of sad. Careful spoilers. I don't want to ruin your life. Can Warstu ruin your life? I don't know. People tell me that every day. Maybe actually they do. So the first one is Hercules is in this movie played by Henry Cavill. No, Henry Cavill could. Why didn't they pick Henry Cavill to play Hercules? That would have been so freaking cool. Now I presume Hercules will show up because Zeus is going to die and be like, yo, who killed my father? And he's most likely going to blame Thor when we know it's going to be Gorr the God Butcher. But Zeus is so freaking OP. It will be interesting how this plays out. And yes, by this post-credit being revealed, it does reveal that Zeus does die, but Zeus is Odin level strong. Like, Zeus is incredibly strong. So apparently the actor Brett Goldstein or Steen is going to be playing Hercules, which isn't a shame because I would like Henry Cavill to play Hercules in the MCU, and there was so many rumors about Henry Cavill playing this character in this movie, but at least Hercules shows up somewhat most likely at the end where his father's dead and he's gonna blame Thor and he's gonna go after Thor allegedly, because the world premieres tonight. I've not had it confirmed and verified, but a few people have told me the same thing, and also this is probably most likely going to annoy you, but no Beta Ray Bill, even though he is one of the former champions of Sakaar. There's literally a statue for Beta Ray Bill. He still hasn't been introduced into the MCU physically. Metaphorically, we've seen him, but he hasn't physically been introduced into the MCU. And from what I'm hearing, this movie doesn't appear to be very good. I'm not saying that it's not. It's just from what we hear, allegedly, it's not a very good movie. Allegedly, but we don't know. We will know the full plot after tonight's world premiere. Careful spoilers. Spoilers are going to be absolutely freaking everywhere, but it is cool that Hercules shows up. I would have had him turn up at the ending scene, not really a post-credit scene. It would have made more sense if he turned up towards the end of the movie, not really in a post-credit scene, but it is what it is. So that's all the information we have about a post-credit scene. We don't know if there's multiple post-credit scenes. Obviously, everyone's been saying for months that Deadpool 3 is gonna have a post-credit scene. Well, they haven't actually started filming the movie yet. They're in pre-production. Information slowly coming out about Deadpool 3, so I don't think they could slide a Deadpool post-credit scene in. They could technically slide something in, but it wouldn't be much, to be honest. Chris Hemsworth said he would like to be in Deadpool 3. I think that would be hilarious, but he wouldn't be able to get back into the Thor shape for it because he literally has to do dangerous things to his body to get into that kind of shape. So Deadpool 3 writers have revealed something. So also in the news. Now, I did see a bunch of people sent me this, go, oh, they've revealed loads of plot details. And then you look what's actually been said and they haven't really revealed anything. It's a wonderful opportunity for fish out of water. Deadpool is a lunatic at the center of a movie. To drop a lunatic into a very sane world, it's straight butter. It's going to be really fun. And it also goes on to say, we haven't seen Morbius. We even haven't seen the memes, but it's now on our radar. So Deadpool dropping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe narrative is pretty cool. I still don't believe it's going to be higher than the PG-13, but we will only know when time tells. I mean, that's not really much information, but you're probably going to see videos going around go, Deadpool 3, plot revealed. That doesn't reveal anything. It just says he's a lunatic out of a fish, out of a tank, and it's in the MCU. So literally reveals nothing, although that's coming from the Deadpool 3 screenwriters. So it is technically some updates, but we don't tend to do tiny updates on this YouTube channel. We do tiny updates, but it's within the bounds of a already somewhat video. So also in the news, Kraven the Hunter is going to be vegan. That's not even a lie. So it is interesting. Not really. So it's a movie, right? So he's an animal lover, not an animal hurter, but it's a movie, right? It's a movie. So these animals will not really be hurt in the making of movies. So I never get why this appears to have some agenda, political agenda around it. I'm not really happy that they've done this. It's like, he's literally called Kraven the Hunter. So we're going to get Kraven the Hunter Beast in the Marvel Spider-Man PS5 game coming out next year, but it's probably going to be delayed. And then we're going to get a vegan Kraven the Hunter in the Spider-Man Sony universe. I can't keep up with the updates of whatever that universe is called, but that is a massive, massive shame. So like always, guys, let me know what you think about this video. We will have a plot leak video up for Thor Love and Thunder when it comes out after the world premiere later on today. So most likely tomorrow's video. So no Beta Ray Bill. Movie sounds mediocre at best, but I'll hold back my thoughts until I've actually seen the movie. And also, Hercules post-credit scene seems pretty cool. And does Thor die? We don't know, but he's alluded to potentially he could. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And more importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, comment. That will help the video grow. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.